Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we have got loads to go over today. It's a brand new week in Helldivers 2 with 24 hours remaining on the latest major order. The Galactic War table seems to be looking a little concerning as the Meridian black hole has been reopened, apparently. We've got a dispatch note to go over in terms of that one. But over in the real world, Helldivers 2 seems to be taking a bit of a slam over in reviews. This is a concerning one for sure, as it's not the first time we've seen something like this, just normally on a bigger scale. We're going to take a look into all of that, as well as Shams Jorjani has made statement. And as well as that, we've got some info coming in with regards to the Leviathans and the SEAF artillery units. So make sure you stay tuned. And if you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button, subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, Gamer Subs, the company that offer esports athletes and gamers alike with the most effective and healthy energy drink option, and also some incredible apparel gear, which is just doing bits at the minute. Links in the description, and use code CloudPlays at checkout. And if you want to get involved with our giveaway, we're going to be giving away the top bundle of super credits. Very simple. Head down to the comment section and just put a skull in the comment section, because I think right now it's all we need to see. The skull emoji will enter you in. Let's see what it is that's happening right now in Helldivers 2. So starting off, we're on the Galactic War table. We can see right here that we've got 1 day remaining on the major order to take Kalia and Hydrobius, the 2 planets over here, which is not likely that we'll be able to take both of them in the next 24 hours. Hydrobius is due to be liberated very, very soon, and then we'll be moving over to Kalia. But with recent defense operations popping up on Hellmire, it's all irrelevant if we don't hold this. The Predator strain are making it also difficult at the moment, but you clever Helldivers have sent over the DSS over there, so it's taken the timer down for now. Will be intriguing to see how this one plays out, as this one is pretty close to the completion of it as well, meaning that the likelihood is we'll have around a 24-hour solid period to take out Kalia, which is at a low 0.71%. Interesting time indeed, especially considering weird things are happening right now with Meridia. As it states right here, Meridia reopened for observation. The Meridian Singularity has been reopened for patriotic observation. All Helldivers are authorized to visit the former planet to contemplate the immense loss inflicted upon our society by the enemies of freedom, and the imperative for merciless justice thereby implied. Now, this is really intriguing, because why have they reopened Meridia? Like, what is going on here? You can now actually venture over here. For those of you guys on Xbox, you wouldn't have actually experienced any of the Meridian Black Hole storyline, so it's actually quite intriguing that they're now reopening it so that you guys can go and take a look at what it looks like. I'm hoping there's no storyline coming from this, because my lord, it's the idea of it that is absolutely terrifying. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the black hole and why it is that it's actually made a way back into the game via the comment section below. Let's get those tinfoil hats on and get conversing on what it is that's going on. What is going on, though, with regards to the game is a massive issue with reviews. As we can see right here, people have been really taking this on the chin, quite difficult and quite hard indeed. As somebody put, do we need another review bomb in order to fix the performance of the game? And Sham stated that it's being worked on. This is a very dark day indeed, because there's now the reviews are starting to hit different levels. Over on Steam, we're looking at a current mixed review basis, and we're getting some likes on this and some dislikes, with just reviews coming out of the rear end, meaning that issues with the game are probably causing to be a bit more prevalent than most. This is one of those difficult time periods where saying something negative is always more on the forefront than saying something positive. The game's in a bad state, so naturally it's going to take a hit. And over on Xbox right now, we can clearly see that it's taking a massive hit as well, with reviews going through at a 1-star left, right, and center, taking it down to around a 3.7 at this point in time. Kind of a concerning factor indeed, but we'll have to wait and see exactly how it is that that goes with regards to the game. Come mid-October, we know that we've got the new patch update that's going to be hopefully fixing a load of things inside of the game and bringing us a whole new balance patch to boot, which hopefully doesn't bloody break anything. I think the idea of fixing everything is great, but sometimes it's the balances inside of the game that actually do more damage than most. So we'll see exactly how it plays out after mid-October, and hopefully we get some new smaller patch updates over the next few weeks. In terms of the game, though, people were talking about the Leviathans, which we've been covering over the last few days, and exactly what it is that's been happening with them. We actually didn't know, but Shams Jorjani has fully confirmed now that it was a bug, and they've fixed it for the next patch as far as I know. Now, when that patch is actually going to go live, I have no idea. Necessarily, maybe October, mid-October time, and that could be something that we actually have to experience, but On a realism notice, they said that that's the next substantially sized patch update. So hopefully we'll receive something over the next week or two with some smaller things, and the Leviathans hopefully will be in there so we can actually get them back into the game and experience them yet again, and we can all complain about how difficult they are. Am I right? I know I'm right. Next up, though, this one right here was asking about the SEAF artillery not working. This has been a problem, apparently, for a little while. Shams did not know about it, but apparently quality assurance, also known as QA, does. So fingers crossed that'll be on the listing to be fixed as well. Overall, the game's in a really weird state, but it could have always been a little bit weirder. This one stated right here on Discord, did you always have war bonds in mind, or were you going to do it like Helldivers 1 with the DLC packages? Because at one point, Helldivers 2 was meant to be free to play, and Sham stated that I wasn't working with Arrowhead back then, so I don't really know, but the model was always to give away as much nice stuff for free and monetize other things, and for the most part, I actually think they've done a great job of it. The ecosystem inside of Helldivers 2 is actually really, really good, and the price of everything is really low compared to pretty much any other game that you will play for the most part. For me personally, you can earn everything in there, and I think that they've done a good job on it, which is really well and good, because if people were spending money through the teeth in this game and they were experiencing the issues they are, my lord, the carnage would be unfathomable. Now, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section below about everything we've been speaking about today. It'd be greatly appreciated. We're going to take a look at the last video that we uploaded, which was Fridays. We took the weekend off. Helldivers do need some time off sometimes as well. Don't get me twisted. We still fought for Super Earth, just not on camera. And we have got to see what it is that you guys have spoke about in that video. This first one right here states, I think my biggest frustration is with the broken reloads and the stims not always activating when you press the button. Now, if that is genuinely your biggest problem inside of the game right now, my friend, you are experiencing a very good side of the game. At the moment, there seems to be a lot more crashes, bugs, freezes, and so much more that everybody is experiencing. The broken reloads and the broken stim acquisition seems to be something that's been around for quite some time. Will it ever get fixed? Who knows? If the charger's audio problems or anything to go by, maybe we'll see it next year. And this next one right here states, I was thinking they could make it so that its one-handed melee could be used with a sidearm. Now, that would be very, very cool. How they would play that out, I actually don't know. I think that there are so many different ways to work the melee system, and right now it's probably in the worst way that it possibly could be, with it taking over the full secondary slot. Not too sure why it's necessary, but it is something that I want to be reworked at some stage. If you've got any ideas on how you could do that, let me know in the comment section below. This final one here states, even if melee is not optional, they should give it a buff, seeing as how they are starting to put them as warbond weapons. Now, they are not really warbond weapons for the most part. A lot of them generally are from the Superstore, and you can experience like the hatchet and the baton and stuff like that from the Superstore. It seems to be how they normally issue it out. So not only is it in a warbond, but you're actively having to pay for just that item on its own. Does seem to be the way it goes majority of the time, and I think at that point you kind of choosing to go down the melee route anyway. It actually may well be the better idea for how to actually issue those out. Anywho, if you've got any change of mind, change of thoughts, and some ideas, let me know in the comment section below. It'd be greatly appreciated. But up until that point, we're going to get going now because we need to go live. If you haven't tuned into our live streams, we go live 4 times a week. Make sure you stay tuned to them. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.